What is up, guys? Quinkun here, and welcome to episode number 8 of my Cristiano Jr. player career mode. And today, before we get into the episode, I want to tell you guys that if you can follow me on Twitter, that would be great. I'm going to leave a link in the description to my Twitter. I always leave it there. If you guys want to ask me questions, or if you want to talk about something, follow me on Twitter, tweet me stuff, and I'll answer back. I do reply fast, so follow me on Twitter. But we are going to be facing FC Midtjylland in the Europa League to qualify, and this is going to be a very tough game. It's 2 legs, but Cristiano Jr. did play well in both legs. This game, it was a chance for him to, get used to the team, we're facing, and get used to, playing as a winger, because normally when we played in the Spanish league, Ronaldo Jr. would play on the wing, but he would really go in the middle, cut in. But since this is a harder team to face, Cristiano Jr. was left on the wing. He couldn't really cut inside, and he's a modern winger. Classic wingers just center balls in. Cristiano Jr. does all that. A modern winger cuts in, gets some shots in, centers balls in, tries to do the best for the team, and that's what Cristiano Jr. does. But this was a game where Cristiano Jr. did have a lot of opportunities to score, as well as his teammates, and that's why I love Sporting. It's not just one player that does all the work, it's the whole team, and the whole team, we were playing so good as a whole. We're dominating against this team. I don't know where it's from, and they're a very good team. They're not really that good, but for the standards that we have in Europa League, they're a decent team. But we do get out of here with a draw, and it wasn't a very hard game for us. We could have scored, but they were all missed opportunities, and Cristiano Jr. could have done a lot this game, but we still have yet to score a goal or even get an assist. And this is a very hard league, and hopefully we qualify for the Europa League. And we do get a 6.5 match rating, and that's not really good for Cristiano Jr. But it's better than the other performances I had in the previous games. But our next game is versus Académica, and they're another team in the Portuguese league, and we're gonna be facing them. But we were benched. We weren't even benched. We were on the reserves, and I think it's because the manager wants to put us in versus FC Midtjylland for the second game to qualify for the Europa League. But we weren't selected to play, and we had to rely on our team to get the win. And with Cristiano Jr., we haven't been doing that well in the team, so I think a switch would have been well, and that's exactly what happened. We win the game 3-0, and the team played very well. 3 goals versus a very good Portuguese team. We do get out of there with a win, and we get 3 points in the league. But the manager did decide to put us back into the game versus FC Midtjylland, and I don't know where that team's from, but their name is very hard to pronounce. But Cristiano Jr., the team wasn't really relying on him as much. He was playing more inside than outside the wing, and he was trying to get balls in. He had a very good performance. The performance he had in this game was much better, and he did have a lot of chances to score a goal. But this game did go to extra time, and we couldn't really settle this in the full 90 minutes. It was a very hard game, and the other team had a very good, astute defense. Their defense was very good. They were always organized, and there wasn't much that we could do. We did have a lot of opportunities, but their defense was doing all the job. Their goalie didn't make any saves, and all the shots that Cristiano Jr. was shooting were off target. So it was very bad for Cristiano Jr. to not get these shots on target. That really helps him out in his match rating. But when we have a lot of chances and Cristiano Jr. just keeps shooting them off target, it ruins his match rating. And we are expected to get over a 9.0 for the average match rating for all these games that we're playing, and it's going to be very hard. I know it's going to be a very disappointing objective that we come up with in these last 4 fixtures, but Ronaldo Jr. is getting used to the team, and we went to extra time, and Cristiano Jr. got tired of all this crap. He goes on a skill run. He does shoot the ball. The goalie saves it, and we do score the goal to make it 1-0, and that's how the game ended. Cristiano Jr. had a way better performance in this game than in any other game, and we do come out of here with a 6.9 match rating, and that's much better than before, but it's still not that much. Sporting wants way more from us, and that's going to be very hard. We were playing a lot on the wings in this game, and we get a 6.9. But you know, hopefully we get better. Hopefully our overall gets better, and hopefully we can play better with the team. We do have a lot of chances. We have to put those chances into the back of the net and get better match ratings. That's what's the most important. If we can't do that, then we're gonna have to pack our bags and go to another team. But this is the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy it, remember to leave a like and comment. If you really enjoy my content, subscribe. I can't wait for FIFA 15. I'm going to take out a great career mode when FIFA 15 comes out, and I might continue the Cristiano Jr. player career mode. But I'm Quinkun, and I'll see you guys next time. In the league game, and I decided to take out Marco Reus, put in Januzaj, let him get some playing time, and I took out Ron Van Persie because he's been playing every game and I know he's tired. I left Wayne Rooney right next to Danny Welbeck, and we were playing very well in the first half. Danny Welbeck had some clear chances, but he was just failing on every single one of them. Derby County